All the windows need to go because they're all aluminum. Yeah. Yeah, so the other one was remodeled, but this was not. So wow. 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 So I want to see it in person. This is the, that's a drain. Water is supposed to go down there. It's okay. Let me take a look. Yeah, there's nothing. There's like a little, dang. So underneath we saw that it was leaking. So the other one was actively leaking. You can tell this is the kind of wood that they used to build ships out of, you know, back in the day. So this is the tongue and groove. This is the subfloor. Underneath is just, you know, joists and then dirt. Severely damaged right here, so they have to replace this. They have to take off all the plywood. They're putting another piece of plywood for the floor above the tile over there. They're putting the subfloor here. This looks okay. The copper right here.
Okay.
It looks like it's leaking. This is water. It's a little bit of leaking. This is minerals. I think it's minerals. Yeah, a little bit of leaking here. This is termite. Oh man, that's a lot of termite. A lot of termite droppings. So recently fumigated.
Wow, look at that, Gene. Yeah, I see that now.
A lot of termites. Let's see. Fortunately, I don't see any subterranean termites. So if you looked at where it was before, you can see where it came out. That's pretty gnarly. That's all water damage. And you can see it's water damage despite the fact that there's a tar seal. All the black is tar. Tar is keeping water out.
So that's what this is, this black stuff.
This is just a stand shower, right?
Yeah, correct. So yeah, this is this definitely need to be taken out. This is a lot of demo work, and this is a lot of water damage on this. You can tell this is a few more years this will collapse. So there was actively leaking underneath.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, absolutely.
Fortunately, most of the pipes underneath were done, which is good, and underneath the house is mostly okay. Even though on the inspection it had the gnarliest thing. Because normally when pipes are going down, right, they're doing this and they make a perpendicular shape and they go straight out. Like that's how the pipes. Whatever reason, the pipes are like sagging and they're touching the ground. Like what the heck? First time I've ever seen that. So.
Gee, what's your recommendation when you see this? When you see termite stuff like this and
just fumigate. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, good.
It's not a big deal.
You don't need to replace that, do you? There's no replacement needed, or.
As long as the structure's fine.
Okay.
Like this wood is not. Damn. This is gonna freaking collapse. Oh man, if I put weight on that, I'd break that. This whole thing is like, damn. It's bad. So it's what happens when you have long-term leaks. Long-term leaks that are not dealt with. And when I saw the house, I'm like, you're gonna have to redo this bathroom. Like you have to tear it down to the. And he was okay with that. I'm like, yeah. The other bathroom's okay. We looked underneath. It wasn't actively leaking underneath. This one is. What was I talking about? I was talking about what would I do with this one. You see how it's framed, but if you looked at the way this is set up, because this is a wing style, you have, if you come in here, you can change the way that this is laid out. The weird thing about these rooms is that this room makes more sense as a master because it goes to the sliding door, but there's no closet. So when you have, so this is technically not a bedroom, this is a den, and to be a bedroom you need to have 3 components, which is a door that closes, so you have privacy. You have a window, at least one window, sliding doors count, and you have to have a closet, and this does not have a closet, so it does not qualify as a bedroom. Actually, I remember there was one more thing for a bedroom too, which it had to be at least 70 feet. Okay. So the size had to be at least 70 feet.
Gene, is there a way to put it in a closet that you can purchase a key and fasten it in, or is that not acceptable?
I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
You could, but it's not. But like in this room, there's already a closet. So that's why this is more like the master, because there's already a closet here. It's funny, this to the front over here, open to the front. So I would use the existing closets here. And but even though it doesn't work as well, because this is to the exterior, which is gnarly that they added a door here to the exterior. This is a newish door. They're just it's crazy from your bedroom, and it direct access to the garage as well. Just debris, casings, baseboards.
This is what a demolition looks like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. I guess it's more than this, but yeah.
Yeah. Right.
This house worries me somewhat because there's a lot of weird wiring, a lot of strange wiring throughout this house.
I like that concern, and but storage galore though. Gee, look at that.
Yeah.
Is that a good selling point for storage or?
Yeah. These are called rafters. So these are the rafters.
Okay.
So they're the beams right here. So you usually can Christmas trees and stuff like that. You store above.
Got it. Excellent.
Whatever. This is a nice garage overall. It's there's way more demo stuff in this. This is just the beginning. Concrete step here. So there's too many doors here too. Like door here, door here, door. There's too many doors. So cancel this door.
Okay.
I would definitely have to cancel this door.
Wow.
And cancel this door. And I'd make this the master. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, but if it were me, cancel this door, makes this room the master, because you don't have to build out a closet like we talked about. You still have access to here.
Yeah.
What he wanted to do, and I don't know if he's gonna do it, is I think he should, if it were me, I would reconfigure this bathroom where maybe you walk in here and the entrance of the bathroom is here. Okay. And then you would extend out the bathroom to take out some space here, maybe, and make this into an actual den. So you can make this into actual, because this is a little bit big for a den. Right. So you can make this, you can take 3 feet from here, and this would still be acceptable as a den. The only argument here is you might want to go to the backyard for master, but personally, I don't care. You don't have to. You don't have to. But going from a den to the backyard's okay too. If you open this up so you have an access here and access here, that'd be okay. So you close this off. The way this is set up is a little bit weird because you have a master bathroom, but it's Jack and Jill. The master bathroom has access from 2 different rooms. That's weird. And the master bathroom is also too small for that. So this room is the one I'm most concerned about. And this one is the one that'll take the longest, because this room is the one that will, you can only have one person working here at a time. The reason why bathrooms are very consistent in how long they take is because you can't have 2 people working here. You can maybe, like one small person. But it's basically one main worker, one helper, because of just amount of space. And because bathroom is the ultimate in different trades. You can see there's the plumbing trade right here, right? You can see there's the electrical trade right here, connects to this. So you have other stuff. You have, not only that, is if you have to do more framing, you have to add more walls, take away walls, close doors. One of these 2 doors are gonna be closed. So that means you have to frame out a door with wood like this, and then you put drywall over it. And then it's very multimodal. Bathrooms are the most interdisciplinary. It has all of the different trades. I don't know what they're going to do here. It's a little bit too small, and I don't know if they're still going to take from each side, but they want to take from one of these 2 sides to make this a true master.
So in your opinion, what would they do? Not that you know, if you could guess them, if you could guess.
I'm cheap. So if it were me, if I were to flip this house and I were to get the most amount of money for it, I would not make this larger, because it's not worth the money. It'll be an extra 3 to 6 grand for not a lot of benefit, and this is acceptable it's acceptable.
I like that.
You may have to maybe move the toilet here. Okay. And then make this shower bigger.
Very good.
So you can sit.
Very good. I love that.
But I would not move the walls, and you'd have to make this sink smaller, which will suck. But I don't want to move the walls. I don't want to do them. But
I can see that. I like that. And also sometimes less is more if you do it right.
Yeah, if you make it nice, you can compare with the other bathroom is bigger than this. This house has a little bit of floor plan issues because the wing style, this whole 2-bedroom thing is weird, and you can compare with the other bathroom, which is actually I think it's larger than that one. If you go inside,
this is nice.
It just feels larger.
Yeah, this is nice.
This feels larger.
Would it make sense to make it just one huge master?
One huge master? And what, just eat up the entire other room with the bathroom?
Something like a larger bathroom.
Well, no, that's what I was talking about. You add an extra 3 feet. You add an extra 3 feet approximately, and
then make it like a little den for the master, so they can have their own little space.
And 4, which technically would be right now 5, right?
It's technically 4 in a den.
Yeah.
Because it's 3, 4 den.
Most people count it as.
It's very usable as a bedroom though. So I would count it as a bedroom as well. Because you can just get an armoire or a wardrobe or something, and there you go, it's a bedroom.
So I wasn't sure, because I've seen some of your work, Gene. I wasn't sure if you guys did this.
No.
Okay.
So this was mostly purchased like it is, just some demo work. They demoed out the stuff that they're getting ready to put the stuff in. So this house is mostly ready to go. This was when I looked at it, you know, I had these estimates. People say, oh yeah, it's going to be $120,000, $140,000. I looked at the owner, 60 grand. The scope that he wants to do, if you start moving walls like he was talking about, might be closer to 80 grand.
Okay.
But the scope that I want to do to make this like pristine,
Clever,
it'll look
clever.
nice,
Correct.
about 60 grand. So after he purchased it, he should be able to have an equity of, I would say at least another $60,000 to $80,000 of equity. I thought this was a very good buy. It's not this house has issues, but it can be overcome with price. A lot of the issues for this house can be overcome with price. This is where he wants it. So remember I said over here is the other bedroom where it has the door to the garage. So he's going to close that, and we measured this beforehand. You need 3 feet for a door, so there's right about 4 feet here, just under 4 feet. So we're going to put a door from the garage right here.
Okay.
So
That's
there'll be
nice.
just enough space. And remember, if you have a door, you don't want to open it this way. Open it this way. So you don't take up the space here.
Right.
So you open it this way, it says, honey, I'm home.
Beautiful.
The biggest benefit to this house, I guess we haven't even talked about yet. But wait, there's more. Ooh, ah.
Gee, this is huge.
It is.
This is big.
It is.
Man, what a nice.
If you knock down this enclosed patio, this 50, 60-year-old enclosed patio, you can throw a whole other house back here. I forgot the exact numbers, but I was looking at it for the city of Orange. The price difference between a 7,100 square foot lot and an 8,300 square foot lot, if you just adjust for the size of the house, adjust for everything.
Okay.
The price difference I think was 135,000. Was it? It was over $100,000. So 7,100 and 8,300 is only 1,200 square foot difference, right? But it's a world of a difference because 7,100 you may have to do an attached house, but if you have an 8,300, you can fit a whole other house.
Okay.
Right?
So you spotted that when you're looking at the property before you even.
When I looked at it, I'm like, you can fit a whole other house back here. And then he said, oh, I want to buy this other house. I'm like, when you buy that other house, you can't fit a whole other property back here. For whatever reason, the market is mildly insane. So how do I say this? So there's like a house value and there's a land value for if you want to build a second house. So what the market's doing is all of the upside from you building an ADU, they had already put into the price, if that makes sense. Because an equivalent house with a smaller lot would sell for over $100,000 less. So that means the land value of the ADU is already built into it. So I told the owner here, you can do this as well. You don't have to build this to actually get the value from this. Because if you buy this and you sell in the future, the value of this will remain. Because you can still build an ADU for a future. Absolutely. And for whatever reason, the market's saying, we will pay up. So all of the equity advantage that you would have had from building an ADU is already priced into the fact you have a large lot.
Nice, dude.
It's wild. So it's obviously you'd have to knock down this enclosed patio, but that's easy. Because the house will be more or less where the dirt is here. What we consider a comfortable house is at least 15 feet. So like 5 paces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That'd be comfortable. Really comfortable would be 20, 6, 7. It's approximately 20 feet, here to here. So that'd be a really good width. For ADU rules, it's only 4 feet from the edge.
So and you've got that there, yeah?
That's 4 feet,
Yeah.
And it's 6 feet from the structure, front structure to back structure, 6 feet. So the amount
so you're clear there.
So the amount of space that the amount of space that you need to have is going to be just 4 and 6. Those are 2 things that you're looking at.
Nice.
And for a detached ADU, which is nice. Actually, we can come on this side too.
Gene, but this porch isn't new, is it? Because if you look at the wood.
The wood's new.
Yeah.
Because when they sold it, this was collapsing because of termite damage. That's why we had to fumigate.
Okay,
So
okay.
they just threw new wood. This needs to be painted too. Remember, paint protects things. Paint is not just for cosmetics. When you paint these things, termites can't get in because termites eat wood pulp. Termites don't eat paint. So when you paint it, they don't get in. And the people don't think about that sometimes. Now, you cannot fit a vehicle here because this is the bedroom. So you cannot fit a vehicle here.
Yeah.
But you can put a walkway here. You can knock down that block wall and you can put a gate there.
Yeah.
You can have them walk in from the back.
Right. You could completely separate that whole unit to the home.
So
I
anyway,
like that.
that's how you spot the good. You say, oh yeah, you have somebody come in from the back, detached from the front, separate. The downside though is These are 2 bedrooms. Remember, we saw the wing style. We saw 2 bedrooms
Yeah.
there, 2 bedrooms here. These are the kids' bedrooms, essentially. So every time somebody walks by, they would have to walk by the kids' bedrooms,
Yeah.
which you may or may not like. But what is nice is these are pretty high up. So that's pretty good. These are not big windows.
And you could, it looks like you could easily punch it, you know, break through over there.
Yeah, break it and make it a gate, and,
Yeah.
and you can have access from there to here.
Yeah.
Maybe even from the other side, because the other side, no way to put a car. There's no way to put a car back here, which is one of the downsides, but it's not horrific.
Okay. Okay.
These need to be changed. This is aluminum, original.
Gene, could you make this another entryway if you had the ADU on this side instead of that side, or is that in your understanding?
Well, let me think. Personally, I would rather them walk by the other bedrooms and not these bedrooms. It actually would be ideal if they were walking by the living room. So this is walking by a bedroom either way, because it's a wing style. It's a limitation of the floor plan. So they have to walk by a bedroom. So you have to decide whether you want them to walk by the master bedroom or the kids' bedrooms. So they're walking by one of them.
Right.
There's no way to fit a car here. The property line is probably here. Property lines are kind of squishy concept. So it's probably like right here-ish. So there's no way to fit a car here. So I would say, yeah, they'd have to walk to the back.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, bless you. Like, I don't even know what the Tsair is like. Why is there a light here? Why? Why is there a landing here? Maybe that was the intention. Maybe.
Yeah.
This house maybe is actually very good for that too. If you wanted to keep this wing leased out, you want to lease that wing out separately, and you have a middle area.
That makes so much more.
Could you do that and have an ADU? So you almost have 3 separate, not separate, but you have 3
You
units?
could, yeah, you could. So how much would you lease that for? I guess if you did a 3-bed, 1-bath with a shared kitchen, 24, 22, 24.
Sorry, I thought that side, the big side, would be.
Big side of that.
That's more like 3,200. The big,
No, I don't
this
think
side
so.
could be cheaper.
Because they're shared kitchens. These are the roommates. They're all a roommate situation.
But you wouldn't make this its own separate ADU. You wouldn't close it off to the rest of the house and make it its own ADU. Put the kitchen and a small dining area in front there.
Oh, you're right. I'm crazy because the way you would close that off, but you wouldn't have anything here. So this would be a studio essentially, like a 1-bedroom pool with the
Yes.
living room /
Yes, yeah.
kitchen. It wouldn't be that expensive. Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. So I'm crazy apparently.
Nice.
No, you're right. The 3-1. You're right. I would say a 3-1 here would probably be between 27 to 29. If we were in a better market, more in 3,000. Right now it's a little bit rough, but I say 27, 29. I would say this 1-bedroom with its own kitchen and its own living room combo, bathroom, kitchen, studio combo, close out the wall, attached to this. Well, I've been leasing out ADUs that are attached, and those can go easily 18. So that would be what? That'll be close to 4,000-ish, 4,500. And then you build something else in the back. The thing in the back is the freestanding one. If you did a 1,200 square feet, which is probably what they'll allow, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, then that will be at least 35, 34, 35. So yeah, that's a nice way to get
Yeah.
you to $8,000 a month. Even though the mortgage for this place is more than that, but and the cost to build that out will be more than that, but you can generate $8,000 a month, which is pretty good. I don't know. Things are too expensive. Rent's too much. Everything is too much. But that, I guess if you wanted to house hack this, that's how you would do it. But I would not. So I guess to give the viewers a little bit of a look as to what we're doing. So if you would kindly. So this side is the 2 bedrooms and bathroom. That side, 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with the kitchen.
Yeah.
So we would divide it from where the entry to the bedrooms are, and these 2 units would actually be its own separate thing, and that would be its own separate thing. And you build its own separate thing here, and we have New York density housing. Why not?
New York.
It's more welcome
Because
to the suburbs.
this is unused opportunity. It's just dirt.
Yeah.
So you could capitalize 1,200. I don't want to sound like I'm chopping it up, Gene, but could you possibly put 2?
You can ask.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much dirt that's just available that's untapped into. It's just, to me, it's.
Most likely it's 1. City of Orange will probably allow 1. 1,200 square feet is probably going to be about 250 a square foot, probably a little bit more to actually build it out, including the roof, because you build new construction, they'll force you to get solar. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
I guess I'm not selling this very well. So this 300,000. I would say a little bit more than 300,000. But again, so if you have purchased this for $1,000,001, $300,000, $1,000,004, so you have $1,000,004 and you're generating $8,000 a month in rent. If you wanted to cut that, build that out, do this out, you pay a little bit more because you have to do a little bit of things there. So probably close to $1,000,005. You can be in Orange County, you can be in Villa Park, near Villa Park. You can have $8,000 a month in rent. You can have $1.5 million cost bases. It's pretty good. To get $8,000 a month in rent in Orange County, you have to pay closer to like $2 million.
Got it.
For if you wanted to do apartments.
And then the long-term gain on that, Gene?
These are all small advantages. It's like, it doesn't get me excited. These are small advantages. Like, oh, instead of buying a car for $35,000, I bought it for $32,000. Good for you. I'm not super excited about that. And that's kind of what we're talking about. Like, oh, I get 15% off MSRP for a car or 15% off the going rate of whatever the car. So these are okay, but the construction is too expensive. House prices are too expensive. Whatever is too expensive.
There's no positive cash flow.
No, well, it's like, it's in California, for whatever reason, we've made it such that the only way to make money in California is appreciation. Even when you're investing for income, you have to depend on appreciation. Because the reason why this will go up, and the reason why I like to hold because of the cost to build of this land, what I like about this land is that this land will have a premium, and it will always have a premium because they will always allow ADUs. Ever since 2019, houses with large lots just appreciated, and this will continue to appreciate, and it's almost better to leave it as a dream. I would rather just leave it as someone else's dream. Someone with way more money and way more whatever than me says, oh, look, I can build whatever. I'm going to overpay by this by $150,000. Awesome. Because your $100, $110, $120, $130,000 premium today, in 10 more years, might be $180,000 premium, might be a $200,000 premium. And it's not even that much. 8,300 square foot lot versus 7,100. 1,200 square feet. And the lot premium today is over $100,000.
Got it.
So in another 10 years, it might be 200,000. Who knows?
Right,
But that lot premium will remain.
Right.
And rather than actually capturing the thing, I would almost rather leave it fallow so that someone else can dream the big dream.
Good, I like that. It's clever.
One of the biggest lies is they think that the money you put in, you'll get out. And that's untrue. The money that you put in, you will not always get out. You have to do it intelligently. Too many people try to fix things unintelligently. Quite frankly, the seller of this house, they focused on design. They focused on the waterfall counters. They focused on the kitchen with the automatic whatever range, whatever thing.
Right.
And it's like, and they focused on, if you can believe it, show you this too.
Even the floor, right? Even this floor, Gene.
This floor is unnecessary and I don't like it. It's too messy, it's too chaotic. And the new buyer didn't like it either. It's this thing. This thing, and there's a button over there that opens and closes the windows. It's automatic open and close.
I see that, Gene. I see that. Yeah.
And I don't,
Even like these. I mean, not that this is a high end, but even this here.
yeah. There's a lot of weird things here that are mismatched because what it is you have these people that have, they just, why? You know, and you look at these and why?
Yeah.
For what purpose?
No.
Why?
Can we buy this?
Me as the engineer, more parts that breaks.
Enclosed?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I know Gene just wants, no, we're not spending that.
More parts that break.
Yeah.
And while you have all this nice things and unnecessary things, your freaking toilet is leaking. Your drain is this big.
Wow.
And they're doing this.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what
Right.
world are we living in?
Correct. Thinking. I like how you think, but it's a different way of thinking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, most people think that way.
Yeah.
And that's why you're successful, because you do it differently.
Yeah.
That's what makes it unique. Anybody can copycat you, but you really have to know what you, like you said, you've got to be intelligent about
People
it.
might say, oh, Gene, we want to do it piece by piece. We want to do the barn door. We want to do the bathroom there. We want to do the kitchen, and then we want to do that bathroom, but we ran out of time. Yes, but you didn't have to spend an extra $3,000 here. You didn't have to buy the barn door. You didn't have to do something kind of dumb. Oh, this thing is stupid expensive. These built-in refrigerators, stupid expensive. You didn't have to do this either.
It's, yeah. I mean, Gene, like it's nice, but it's unnecessary.
Take a look at that barn door. What do you notice about it? The brown one.
It's floating, it's solid. Oh, it doesn't seal off the...
Well, number one, it doesn't seal off the thing, but the bigger thing that very few people notice, but Lyndon, my contractor, noticed immediately, it's too short.
Oh,
It's too short. So if you were to retrofit this back into a closet, this would stick out. So this is because this is where the water heater used to be. So the water heaters, so even if it's like even if you want to use that drawer,
Oh, you'd have to. Yeah, exactly.
it's either too short or it's too long. You either have to be short enough so you can reach the drawer on the bottom, or it has to be long enough to cover the whole thing. And because of that, you have to redo a barn door. The alternative will be a pocket door, or will be one of these doors, which may actually be cheaper.
Right.
If he wants to actually make this back into a closet or something, just get a normal door, linen closet. Get a normal door.
Yeah.
These things are silly, and then not only is it silly, it's also too short.
Yeah.
So you can't reuse it. I don't know why they selected this. And look, it's not supposed to. It's off the track. I'm not supposed to do that either. Last thing I want to mention about this house that I noticed, maybe whoever is watching this in the future, whatever aliens or whatever that finds this lost footage of a lost human civilization. What is this?
This hedge, the bamboo.
It's bamboo. That's exactly. What is bamboo well known for?
Going tall.
Growing really fast, but
Oh, okay.
but why does it grow really fast?
Okay, well, I know cement. I mean, it goes deep into
Deep roots.
Deep roots. Okay.
The bamboo roots here are affecting the main line there. The main line is there. Bamboos are here. If you look at this clay pipe main line,
Yes. Okay.
this main line goes to the city manhole cover right here. It's a straight line here, 53 feet, I think. And when it goes to the sidewalk, it dips beneath 6 feet. So it's really hard to replace this, right? Because to go from there all the way through here, through the sidewalk, it has to go under the sidewalk, and it's 6 feet. And it connects to the sewer to go downwards because gravity. The way drains are. So the drain, it connects to the drain in the middle of the city. It's about 53 feet from there to here. Even from right here where it is, and the bamboo is over there,
Yes.
you see bamboo roots going into the drain. Wow. You see them. There was like 4
For
different
such a
places.
small hedge, and I mean, it's not like these are. It's a forest of bamboo. It's just a little.
This needs to get torn out.
Yeah.
This needs to get torn out. This either needs to get hydrojetted at a minimum, or which is about $1,000, or sewer lined, which is probably going to be about $9,000.
Right. Okay, Gene, and if you take this hedge out, it's going to completely open up this whole environment.
Yes.
Be a nice street view.
Yes.
So you'll have nice curb appeal driving past.
Well, I
'Cause it's a nice looking home. I mean, I like the roof.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
What I don't understand is they have plenty of space in the back. They have an enclosed patio. They have dirt in the back, but they put hardscape here, and then they hid it behind bamboo. So those are some of the things that we see for houses, and yeah. Other than
The roof is good.
roof is midlife,
Okay, okay, very good. Excellent.
which means it has the best years are probably behind it, but it'll limp by for another 10 years.
Nice, Gene.
These one last thing I guess I'll mention as well is these are a heck of a thing to remove this. To remove this, you may have to take all this out too. It'll be a pain. It's a lot of extra work because because the way that it's done, you have to do a little bit extra space to take it out, put a new one in, and then frame around it, do all that stuff. So you probably have to take this part out. So this is just what's a little money amongst friends.
Gene, I see the curbs going up in the corner there. Can you see that has almost got like an A shape?
Yeah.
Well, is that a root from the bamboo or just from the tree or this here? How it lifts?
Well, there's a root over there. You can see the roots over here
Yeah.
from this tree. These trees. Oh,
And they had problems before. Look, they replaced the concrete. They had trouble there before, Gene. They cut.
yeah, trees beside houses, no good. That's not really a tree. That's more of a plant. Those are succulents, not really.
Okay.
These are hedges, not really. That's a pepper tree. That actually might be pretty bad too. So that shouldn't be too close to the house either. There's some fruit trees back there which are okay. They don't really have super deep roots, unless it's avocados. Keep avocado trees away from houses. The leading cause of death amongst houses,
And-
avocado tree. No, this house is overall healthy. There's some weirdness, some obsolescence. That's the word.
Yeah.
Which means that it used to be designed a certain way, and now it's not really used that way anymore. But overall, it's good bones. It's just you know what's funny? This house actually has a really, really good audience for it, because most houses around here are entry-level homes, which means that they're going to be like a 35-year-old, got married a few years ago, have a couple of kids, lived in an apartment. Now we're going to go rent a house. We're going to have our 2 cars. We're going to have our whatever. This is not that. This is a house for somebody who's 50 years old. You know why?
I don't, Gene.
Take a guess.
Okay, let me think about this.
Why would a wing-style house be better for older home buyers and or older children?
Closer to work?
No. Wing style. This
Oh,
wing
oh,
style.
okay, because multiple families under one roof.
Take a guess.
Generational.
Mother-in-law, father-in-law,
Yes, you're on the right track.
grandma.
Wing
older
styles are really good when you want to be far away from your children. When your children are, you want them to be sleeping next to you. When your children are, you want them far away from you.
Okay, very good, very
So when kids get older, if you notice for a lot of model homes, a lot of ones that are 2,500, 3,000 square feet, like the bigger homes, master is here. All the other bedrooms are here.
good. Very clever. Thank you, Gene.
So whatever the kids are doing, they don't want to hear it.
Right.
They don't want to hear whatever shenanigans they're doing. They don't want to hear whatever music they're playing. They don't want to hear whatever thing they're talking about. They want to be here. Kids are going to be here.
Excellent.
Wing styles are really good. This is actually not an entry-level home. This is very much a move-up house, because you basically have the kids on this side. You basically have 3 bedrooms here, so you can have up to 3 kids, maybe an office on this side, and on the other side you have the parents.
Got it.
This is very good for that. And it also lends itself to multi-generational housing and that kind of stuff too. It tends to be better for move-up houses. So there's entry-level, which is again 3-bed, 2-bath.
Move up. Okay, excellent.
So
yes, okay.
entry-level house would be 1,200 to 1,500. At 3-bed, 2-bath, 4-bed, 2-bath. Move-up house would be minimum for move-up house, which is this house, about 1,800.
Got it.
That'd probably be the minimum. 1,800 to 24 is a move-up house. And most people either stay with entry-level or move up if they're blue-collar workers, quite frankly. But if they're like C-suites, or if they're high school professionals like a surgeon or something, they can usually get to a terminal house. A terminal house would be 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. So those are just completely different. The move-up houses are still kind of like entry-level houses, but they're just configured a little bit differently.
Got it.
Whereas the other 3,000 square foot houses, they're not 70s houses. They didn't have 3,000 square foot houses, 70s houses. They're either going to be full gut out renovations, or they're going to be new homes. So these houses only exist for the 50, 60-year-old houses, which is Orange County.
Yeah.
Welcome to the land of the world built in 1970. Brought to you by 1970s.
Right, you know what we thought was the real America. If you're looking for a partnership, if you're looking for support, if you're looking for experience, that's really why I came to work at Legacy with Gene and Mike. Is I knew the talent that I could see that they had. I could spot that, and ultimately I wanted to be around that, because I could taste what they had, but I also wanted to have what they had. So what did I have to do? I have to surround myself with those kind of people. And Gene and Mike are very different. They're very experienced. They've got a huge library when it comes to not just working with buyers or working with sellers, but fixing and flipping homes, not only for their client base, but also for themselves. So now they've created wealth. They've created a legacy where they can go ahead and literally buy properties that are undervalued at a good price, invest in them some, sweat equity and some money, and then ultimately they walk away with some gain in the property. So this is really the reason why I'm learning all of this. Is I want to be a part of creating wealth, and I'm finally stepping into that. That was my choice. That was my reason to come here. That was my reason why I believe in what we're doing, and why I'm not trying to sell you. I'm telling you, I did it because this is the reason. This is the purpose. This is I see what I can do here as myself being a valuable asset. And the benefit is I can learn to invest, I can learn to own, I can learn to be a property manager, I can learn to have some kind of a success instead of just being a for sale person. Most for sale people I know are broke. Literally, they're broke. What I do like though is that I had a dream. And my dream was to learn to fix and flip properties. Finally, I've accomplished that because of the support, the experience, and the choice I made to come to Legacy gave me the chance so that not only will I be a homeowner, I can also be an investor. And I can help my clients reality become real by helping them maybe fix and flip their properties or make their dream home a reality and an investment. There's so many options and opportunities when you start choosing to be around the right people that make good decisions to make your dreams and your vision a reality. And that's why I'm here. And that's why you see this demolition day. This is just the beginning. This is just the start. This is what I've learned from just being present. I'm not here on site, but I'm here learning. When I come and I look at these different investment properties, I'm learning what they're doing. I'm seeing what Gene's going to be transforming and changing. I'm seeing the holes they're fixing, the bathrooms that they're updating or remodeling, the walls they're taking out, the doors that they're covering up. It's not that I want to get my hands dirty. I want to be an investor. I want to fix and flip properties, not just for myself, but for my clients. So if you really want to have a different perspective on your real estate career, stop doing what you're doing because it's not working, because I know you're having a tough time. This is where it's at. If you want to sell your home and you want to partner with the right people, come to Legacy. Check out the description box below, contact us. Let me tell you why. We will help you get your home ready for the market. Maybe do a little bit of staging, some cleaning up, some upgrading, and then our marketing is like guerrilla style. We really get the job done right, where we get you the highest and best price in the quickest and shortest amount possible, because of the experience behind selling over 1,400 homes. Finally, you can work with the right team, doing the right thing for you, and just literally allowing you to go to that next phase of your life, giving you that chance, giving you that opportunity to move on with your life. We can help you do that because of the vast experience that Legacy brings to the table. It's about leadership. If you want to be successful, you've got to stand on giants' shoulders. And that's what we offer here. And that's why I'm here. I consider myself to make strategic decisions. I do believe in what I want to accomplish. That's why I came to America. I have the dream. And the dream is home ownership. The dream is to invest. The dream is to leave my children a legacy. Not just my children. I want to leave my children's children's children something from me that I created for them. And that's called a legacy. So if you want to know more, just go ahead, check out the description box below, and reach out to us. Cheers.